All right, good morning. Oh my god, feedback loop. Okay. All right. Nvidia broke out of a long flag, or at least tried to yesterday. All right, so let's see what we have here. So Airbnb was a few dollars on stopping me out yesterday, and then it reversed and went up like 17%. That's one hell of a bounce. Undercut the 20 and it bounced. These moving averages, they tend to work like trampolines. Right, nothing exciting in my portfolio overnight. GME looks like this thing looks like it wants to go to 60 or something. It looks incredible. Look at how it's been building higher lows. Pretty badass. TNA, I did not hold it overnight short. I covered it late day. Unfortunately. This EH looks interesting too for a potential short today. It's now up 3 days in a row. This gap down is very unfortunate. It would have been better if it didn't gap down. Okay. Am I not getting pre-market data anymore? Yes, I am. Where do you get that from? Why wouldn't I get any pre-market data? I am getting it. It's here. You see the quotes here? Depends on what view I'm looking at. Okay, I'm gonna try to catch up with the chat. There's so many people talking. Oh my god. Tesla for a short, only if the market can't bounce. Tesla is still in an uptrend with higher lows. Roku, potential range break. Yeah. Not for today, I don't think so. Futu. Oh, Futu is gonna be a good one. What's this thing? Oh, it is here. I'm gonna put it on my watch list. Yeah, Futu could be a potential short. Beely, did it bounce off the 10-day yesterday? Yeah, maybe a little bit. I think it's gonna go lower. Yeah, EPS doesn't matter in this market. In this market, only revenue growth matters. EPS is irrelevant. It's a new paradigm. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but you know, doesn't matter how much money the company loses. The revenue growth is good. It's nice. Yeah, 2035 revenue, 2050 cash flows. That's what we are modeling companies on right now. Yeah, so revenue growth is much more important than wow, these China brokerages are really going. I'm not gonna look at Tiger, but Futu is interesting because it's higher priced. Vox, what's this? Yeah, it's going sideways. Nothing special. Found support on the 10-day, looks like, and yeah, nothing there. Yeah, you know, stick to your stops. That's the question. Are we gonna, you know, bounce out of the gate, or are we gonna go lower? This is why I hate gap down days when I'm also looking to get some short exposure, because it makes it so much harder. Like I had TNA yesterday. You know, it closed a little bit, or actually TNA, it had a big downtick of last few minutes. I closed it like here. I'm like, nah, it's gonna bounce anyway. Well. Oh, that's what someone meant if I don't have any pre-market data, because I hadn't filled it in here. Okay, now I get it. All right. Now I get it. Bingo short setup. No, I don't see it. I don't see it. It's actually really strong still after the offering. All right, guys. Good luck. Market is opens in 10 minutes. Seconds. Faye, yeah, Faye looks like a good setup. Right, let's see what we get here. Okay, for now looks like things are bouncing. Very good, very good. Looks like these oil ETFs are bouncing off major moving averages for now. Macy's looks like it's right on the 20. Riot and Mara are bouncing, okay. Looks like plug is on the 10-day again on the daily. I'll set an alert there in case it loses the 10-day today. These crypto names are really coming back. Yeah, FTCH. This BLDP and FZ, they're really flagging nicely. I hope Plug also tightens up a little bit more. These things are building some powerful flags. Palantir, yeah. That U is starting to go the 50-day bounce. Jumia. Yes, a lot of things are strengthening, except for TNA. That one actually took out lows of the day, which is weird because Russell is not taking out lows of the day. Tesla is near the lows of the day too. I don't like the fact that Tesla is below the 10-day now. that was weird. So TNA took out the lows of the day, but Russell wasn't even close taking out lows of the day. Interesting. So is Bitcoin bouncing off the 50-day now? It didn't really touch the 50-day, which is a sign of strength. Hey, Biltor64, you need to read the chat rules. Chumia last week, I think. When it broke out, that's when I re-entered. I don't even know when I was in it in the first place. I don't even remember. Must have been months ago. Some of you have such a good memory. You remember stuff I traded like several months ago. Pretty amazing. Okay, looks like I got faked in on that stupid TNA. What an annoying one. Why did it take out the lows of the day? For what reason did this thing take out the lows of the day? But Russell didn't. Stupid triple ETFs. This MSTR is incredibly strong. This MSTR is so much stronger than Bitcoin itself. This thing barely got below the 10-day, while Bitcoin dipped to the 50. And that SI is also incredibly strong to the Bitcoin related stocks. Oh my god, Shumia. Wow. Nice. Look at how nicely bounced off the 20-day yesterday. Touched it, reclaimed, and now it's breaking higher. Very, very nice. And Riot and Mara, if they close strong, I will cover them. I'm not gonna hold them short over the weekend. There is no way. You know what CCIV reminds me of? XBEV a few months ago, or XBEV, yeah, a few months ago. This is exactly what the CCIV looks like. CCIV is like here. Now I'm not saying it's gonna make a move like XBEV, but you know it looks it's a high tight flag on the 60-minute, very short on the daily. But these high momentum names, they can have really short flags sometimes. This Palantir does look a little bit interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna wait with it. I did this U, which is working nicely so far. Really, look at how clean and orderly it is. It made a big move after the IPO. It more than doubled. It tripled almost. Pulled back, found orderly pullback to the 50. Started building higher lows, bouncing off the 50. Had a kind of tight day past 2 days, and now it's breaking out of this range. Palantir looks a bit similar. I would love to see Palantir a little bit more sideways. Nicola, good looking setup. Yeah, if you zoom in a lot, it looks decent, but yeah, like I think there are better stocks to trade out there. But yeah, it could work. It's actually a high momentum stock. It's up like 50% from the lows. Did I check Lemonade? No, I didn't. Yeah, maybe in a few days. CCJ parabolic bounce. What is a parabolic bounce? This is absolutely nothing like a mean reversion setup. If that's what you mean, absolutely not. You need to review the setup. Yeah, I'm using a 20-day on the XUP and all these shit things, oil ETFs and department stores. I'm using the 20 on them. This overstock is starting to look interesting, actually. Wait, why didn't the alert trigger? An alert set. Overstock reminds me of an SPC broke out of this range back in late November. And it's actually now it's starting to, it bounced off the 200 day, been building higher lows, and it has this range break. Very intriguing. Very intriguing indeed. So far, not much use in this CCIV. Oh, Beely, yeah, it is bouncing off the 10. Apparently it is. Too bad. I was looking for 20 bounce. Man, stocks really can't go down in this market. Even stocks that are straight up. Unbelievable. Things can't pull back. Which is good for my longs, but not so good for my shorts. Wait, oh, CCIV, what a piece of shit. Well, this is no XBEV. This is no XBEV. D-Dog, wow, it looks good. Yeah, it actually looks pretty decent. Yeah, IGV had a breakout 2 days ago, and now, yeah, there's a lot of these SaaS names, software-related things that are setting up. D-Dog. SI earnings, yeah, it doesn't, or maybe it matters, I don't know. I think it's more a play on the crypto momentum, but I'm actually not sure what they do. I thought it was MSTR first. Cloud protection. Okay, sounds good. Sounds like they're gonna go to 200. It's 25th. Is it after hours or is it pre-market on SI? Well, I can check it. AMC, okay. It says January 25th in Finviz, and also in... well, actually here... Yeah, wait, what? Did they have earnings already? They reported 2 days ago? Yeah, they did. Okay, yeah, they did. Okay. Yeah, Finviz is showing the wrong date. Maybe other sources too. Oh, this GME is gonna be juicy one of these days. But not today. When Citron covers at 100, that's when I'm gonna go short. Let's squeeze the amateur shorts out, and that's where our edge comes in. That's where our edge comes in. I wonder if this Overstock, like this Overstock is one of the few crypto names that hasn't gone yet. Like this thing can really run if it wants to. Look at the move it made earlier last year. It went up 5,000% from March lows. Wait, what? Holy shit, that's insane. Now it's been basing for a long time. I wonder. I wonder. Alright, so far the gap down is digested really well. A lot of things are breaking out. Wait, I'm not long this thing. Who cares about Overstock.com? It's all about T0. When T0 gets hot again, that's when crypto, Overstock has done crypto for many years. Crypto exchange, T0. It's probably a scam, but it doesn't matter. They're all scams. Shumia, okay. JMIA, okay, yeah, that's a ban. Guys, stop spamming with tickers. Especially with tickers in small symbols. I mean, the instructions on the screen, they're not that hard. Just type exclamation mark start. Okay, it's right in your face. It's right there. It's right there. You have the chat rules, you have all the things. All the things are there. Chat rules are very simple. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna type this for free money. Everyone's gonna follow the link. Wow, this SI has incredible volume. And also yesterday it had incredible volume. Interesting. Why am I not a Twitch affiliate? Why would I be? What's in it for me? Wait, you can't subscribe? You can follow me. What's in it for me? Because trading is really boring. $5 per month? And what's in it for me? $5 per month. It's not gonna make a difference for me. Subs only mode. So let's say 100 people. Let's say 300 people. What's the math? That's $1,500, right? Is my math correct? That's what I'm paying commissions in per day. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, is it better if you can subscribe to me versus follow? Like I only care if it makes the chat better, gets the, you know, people who are not motivated out of it. Do you think it's better? Should we do a vote? It's pointless. A Twitch takes 50%. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. No. It means more work for me. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna do that in that case. Don't. Yeah, it's true. People are gonna come and go no matter what. We already have this. Yeah, this. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. People come and go, but setups never change. all the same setups over and over again. Yeah, I have to be more boring. Yeah, no more bad jokes. No more Brandy Love related stuff. Because then I know all the people who are here are really motivated. Oh shit! I haven't had my Nocco today. Show PNL? Nah. The Chaser 78, man. Hey, the Chaser 78. Can I put it on Twitter? I need to promote the stream. Oh, that was funny. Yeah, SI and oh yeah, I shouldn't promote. Oh, you like my jokes? I'm not a boomer, or you're not a boomer. Right. Yeah, this overstock. There is something to it. I think if T0 like. For those of you who didn't know, Overstock has been a crypto stock for a long time. Back in late 2017, early 2018, this thing went up. Actually, not that much. Almost 500% in like 5 months. Because they do some crypto. They have like a crypto exchange. And also this year they had an insane move. Or last year, sorry, 5,000% from highs to lows. Lows to highs. So like if they find it, this thing could really go. This is again one of the few crypto related stocks that hasn't gone yet. And look, this thing was high in the high 120s last year, or like 6 months ago, and now you know all the cryptos are much higher. Why can't it go back to the highs? Like there was nothing special about it up here. Like so, when it catches momentum, it can really go. That's the point I'm trying to make. What's my view on market action this week? Well, it's been tricky because I've had some short setups triggering, and yeah, they all, well, not all of them, but a lot of them have stopped me out. It's been a tricky week. Not like, oh wow, DDD is now going. There's no volume in it. Such a thin stock. It's been not one of these really clean weeks. It's been a little bit tricky. There's been some good things and some not so good things. Yeah, they paid a dividend. Yeah, I remember that in crypto, right? Moves because of COVID? What? Yeah, I took a loss on a starter on EH. It traded super thin, incredibly thin, and yeah, it's building higher lows on the 60. So I don't think I'm gonna touch it more today. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't like it right now. Maybe next week. Management of Overstock or scammers? Yeah, yeah. They have. What's his name? What's his name? The former CEO, wasn't he ousted or something? I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, there's. But you know, it's a typical small cap, micro cap management. They're all scammers. They're all scammers. Not all of them, but you know, there's so many you know, sketchy managements out there. If you start reading up on companies, there's so many sketchy people running companies. It's pretty incredible. It's pretty incredible. In an average year, how many weeks would I be up? I have no idea. I really don't keep track of data like that. I have no idea. You can't really do that. If you're a day trader, you can do, you know, keep track of that. As a swing trader, it's kind of irrelevant. It's like a win rate too. Like most of your money is gonna come from short periods of time. Like let's just say you're down a little bit for like 4 or 5 weeks in a row because you know you can't get anything going, and then you double your account in the next 4 or 5 weeks. That's swing trading, okay? So technically you were down 5 weeks and you were up 5 weeks, but it doesn't really give you a correct picture what really happened. Like when you were down a little bit, and then, well, it was an extreme example, but you get the point. It's not really a relevant data point. It's just like win rate. It doesn't really say anything. So yeah, I don't keep track of that. I have no idea how many weeks of a year I'm up. Long swings versus short swing. Well, definitely more on the long swings because I do trade long side more often. The short setups don't come around as often as the long setups. Day trading better? Nah, I think no matter your account size, I think swing trading is better. Like if I could redo my trading career, I would have never started day trading. I would have started swing trading from, because I think I would have been profitable much earlier. And yeah, definitely. I think swing trading is much superior to day trading. But some people like the action, right? It all depends on what your own personality and you know what do you want from the markets. Like I want to maximize profit. Like I want to do, you know, like I hate day trading. It's stressful. You're always finding near your entry. Swing trading suits me much better. But if you're one of these people who really like to have some action, like really like to do stuff all the time, sure. I mean, day trading. And you don't really care about like maybe scaling up your account, like to like, you know, aggressively, you know. It depends. You don't want to deal with overnight gaps. Because as a swing trader, you know, you have to be around like in pre-market, after hours. You have to check in on your positions now and then, so there's nothing, you know, gapping up or down big on your ass. So, you know, if you're a day trader, you don't have to deal with that. You close out your positions and man, oh man, these fuel cell stocks, they look amazing. BLDP, FCell, these things are high tide flagging. Holy shit. And plug also. Man, they look. I hope they can tighten up and then maybe go early next week. NIO. Oh, this is the one I sold when it closed below the 10-day. I should have used the 20-day. This is. Oh. Yeah, overnight gaps is when the money is made, absolutely. But also, you know, you don't have to deal with, you know, with the overnight news flow on your positions. That's what I meant. The way I speak about day trading is mood. I don't know what it means. Is it good or bad? Is it obvious I'm not a fan of day trading? Like, it's me personal. It's like, you know, if you like day trading, sure, absolutely. Yeah, day trading is more instant gratification. But I really, you know, like, in the beginning, in the first few years, but I was, you know, this is like 10 years ago. But it's so much work. You have to work so hard because, you know, as a swing trader, I'm usually active like a first couple of hours, and then usually things get really slow, and I don't even really, you know, do much the rest of the day. It's all about watching and managing stuff. And if something, an alert goes off, you check it out, and it's not that much work. Ozone as a good short? Nah, no, it's no, it's nothing like a parabolic. This thing is up what, 20%, 25%? No. If you want to short parabolics, it needs to be a parabolic. First and foremost, it needs to be a parabolic. Arca, I use different routes. Yeah, Arca is one of the routes I use. And then the oh, don't tell me this is up 50% from where it broke out. Oh yeah, it is nearing 50% from where it broke out. Oh my god. Oh, I need to step up my game. This was a perfect, or no, almost a perfect high tide flag breakout. Look at the 60-minute. It's beautiful. Now it's up 45% since. You bought the NNDM, yeah. Good job if you did. That was a good setup. Yeah, guys, I pulled an all-nighter. I played I played the whole night. And then I slept for 3 hours and woke up like 2 p.m. I went to sleep like 10:30 a.m. Hearts of Iron 4. And then I woke up an hour and a half before market open. Afternoon, early afternoon. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? I have an addictive personality. Because when I can really zoom in on things. If I find something I really enjoy, I can really zoom in on it. And just ignore everything else. Hey, I'm gonna get a Nocco. Be right back. I'm gonna get some of the Lodbrok. Maybe I'll also get an apple. Lodbrok he sent me like 20 Noccos or something it was like in a bag delivered to my house, and he also sent me vitamin D and like 5 apples. He really wants me to. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that addictive personality. Yeah, Lodbrok is awesome. Is he here? Lodbrok is not here. If I'm sure it's vitamin D, well, it says so, but it may not be vitamin D. He may have switched out the pills. Yeah, I already ate up most of the apples. Oh yeah, I need to get my Nocco. I only slept for 3 hours, man. Oh, when I'm gonna cut the stream, I'm gonna keep playing. Hearts of Iron 4. Hey, Wall Street Bull 91, can I quote you on Twitter? How long do I keep my breakout watch lists? What do you mean by breakout watch list? You mean like this watch list here? Only when I set up is... wow, Tesla is taking out the loser day again. Interesting. I had to redo it. It couldn't, it's kind of... Yeah, I don't know. It's weaker than the indices. That's... I couldn't resist. What can I say? I did 11,000 shares. Let's see if I will regret it or not. Volume would have to pick up now. It's volume is like on these mega caps. It's usually obvious after the fact. It's hard to like. It always has a lot of volume. I don't really look at stuff like volume on these types of, especially like larger mega cap stocks. It's easier on something like like a micro nano cap, because they trade more like sporadically. Something like Tesla, it always, like, this is the most liquid stock in the world. Like, it always has volume, always has a lot of volume. It's probably not gonna, like, fade. In case it does. Well, I have no idea. I just see a good risk reward scenario. Yeah, I saw that NNOX yesterday. It woke up with big volume. Like, it traded almost 10 times average volume. Yeah, it looked good. It was a good looking flag. I didn't have it on my watch list because it's too thin for me, but um, it looked good. Had a big move, pulled back, consolidated, got tighter, started building higher lows, surfing the 50-day, and then broke this range. Really good setup. Really good setup. But too thin for me. Have I seen Microsoft? What's Microsoft do? Yeah, oh wow. Yeah, a lot of these mega cap names. Wow, Microsoft, look at how great it looks on the weekly. Oh my god, look at how clean it is. Higher lows for like past 6-7 months. It's been surfing the 20, undercut it, reclaimed, undercut it, made a higher low, reclaimed, and it's just been like, these types of like patterns or whatever you're gonna say. Let's just say it's like a map over the supply and demand. I don't like to use the word short because it's like I think most like shortists are, they are not really smart, but so it's like a map over the supply and demand of a stock. And that's our job. Our job is to read the supply and demand and trade in the direction of where the money is going. That's our job. Our job is to read the map correctly, navigate the terrain correctly. That's our job as traders. Yeah, a lot of these mega caps are strong right now. Nvidia tried to break out yesterday. What more? Yeah, Netflix broke out already. Question is it gonna hold? Yeah, buying pressure, exactly. Thoughts on Netflix? It looks good if you're already long. Had an EP 2 days ago. Yeah, exactly. If you play games all night, you will yeah, become millionaire traders. That's true. And also, if you like, you have to put the odds in your favor. Okay, if you drink a lot of Nocco, if you start gaming all night, right? You put the odds in your favor. You're gonna get better at setups. Yeah, exactly. I think so too. Like when I was young, I played a lot of games, computer games, PC games, and also some console games. But I always thought they were kind of useless. Like that you really don't learn much from them. It's just entertainment. Even when I was a kid. But now, in hindsight, I realized like I learned a lot of things from different games, especially from like World of Warcraft. I talked about this topic before. And I think if I hadn't played World of Warcraft, I probably may have not become a successful trader. Oh man, if Tesla loses the 65 EMA, things could get interesting. But on the other hand, the 20 days not far away, could very easily find support there and then keep going. But it's unfortunate if it doesn't. I really wanted Tesla to go over 1,000, but yeah. If it gives us a short setup, I gotta trade it. You heard about Shapebeam Racing Part? I don't really care about analysts. This is what an analyst does, okay? This is what they do, okay? There's two types of analysts. Well, not two. There's several types of analysts. But I mean, something like Tesla. Like, there's been these analysts that are like super bullish on it, put these ridiculous price targets on it, and now they're hailed as geniuses. And then there are these analysts that have been like super cautious or bearish because of valuation or whatnot. And then they kind of raise their price target from say 100 to 300 and put then like a what is it, like a neutral rating on it, while the stock is at like 600. Like analysts, I really don't really pay attention to it. You see it on stock after stock. Like, it doesn't give you an edge following analysts. It really doesn't. Or paying attention what analysts think. Yeah, exactly. Analysts follow price. Price don't follow analysts. Yeah. It's what George Soros calls for reflexivity, right? Price drives narrative. Arlay. ILIKF. It's an OTC, right? Yeah. I hate OTC tickers. They're so hard to spell. I don't like it. It needs the 10 and 20 day needs to catch up. It did have a potential setup like 3-4 days ago, but yeah, it's not really my type. I don't follow, but often when they upgrade the yeah, sometimes when multiple analysts can yeah, sometimes analysts can affect the stock, but for swing trading purposes, I don't think it really is relevant. But yeah, for day trading purposes, analyst upgrades and downgrades can be tradable events. Yeah, they can be. Absolutely. But on the other hand, there's always reasons for stocks to go up or down. Like there's always someone pumping something in a chat room, or some analysts or some hedge fund manager, pumping on CNBC or there's always, and it may not, you may not find out until like much later. So that's why it's so important. Just stick to your setups. Stick to your setups. Follow the price. That's all that matters, because people always have opinions about a bunch of different stocks, and you can't keep track of all of it. I think trading is all about really tuning most noise out. Plug long breakout, but what if it doesn't break out? I don't think this is a good anticipation setup. I think if it goes sideways a few more days, gets tighter, it could be better. But for me, I would never anticipate it set up like this. Like it's not really. I don't think it's ready. But BLDP looks better on the 60-minute at least. BLDP setup looks better. Why don't you just wait for a breakout? Instead of anticipating it, why not buy it like 50 cents higher or dollar higher and get confirmation? Because if you buy it here, and let's say you use today's lows as your stop, this thing could go sideways for several days without even doing anything. And then it may stop you out anyways, right? I'm not really a fan of anticipating breakouts. Nate from IU, yeah, but he's a day trader. And he trades like these pump small caps, micro caps. The stocks he trades have different dynamics. Like the stocks he trades, they're getting pumped in a bunch of chat rooms. And he trades on the intraday time frame usually. Mostly. When do you usually anticipate? Do I look at social media hype? No, I don't. I look at the quality of setup, and also a catalyst. Like, what's the reason for a stock to go up? Momentum is one reason. Like, if there's just pure momentum, that's a reason for stocks to go up, because momentum, it's a thing. The momentum effect is a thing. But I usually want more. Like, Plug also has this sexy story, right? The fuel cell. They also had a sexy story back in 2014, but then it went down like. But when the momentum shifted, then it shifted. Then it went down a lot. Futu, yeah, yeah. I was hoping for a bit more juice on it. Yeah. What's test not doing? All right, so Gosh. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna trade the Oil ETS with a 20-day. LAC, should I trade it with a 10 or the 20? The 10 is just probably gonna shake me out. Oh man, decisions. I'm gonna trade with the 20. The biggest mistake I made on a lot of these stocks, I've been trading the 10 and not the 20. I'm gonna trade with the 20. Okay, so Tesla bouncing off the 65 EMA perfectly, building another higher low for now. And if it loses the 65 EMA, I mean later in the day, especially if it can like build some lower highs, I'm gonna double up my position. I'm gonna go for 20,000 shares on this thing. Not over the weekend, but you know, just on intraday. Just in case we get a big fade into the close. If that scenario happens. Oh wow, Chumian. Like everyone hates Citron because people are so sensitive. They don't like anyone being bearish on their favorite stock, so they attack those bears. But Citron actually had a 150 price target on this thing when the stock was in the 18s. He also had a 700 price target on MSTR when MSTR was in the 220s. Now it's in the 550s. Just saying. But people never whine, complain, and bitch when someone is bullish their favorite stock. But as soon as someone mentions anything negative about their favorite stock, people get so whiny and start attacking these people. It's pathetic. It's called a market, okay? That stocks go up and stocks go down because people have different time frames, they have different perceptions, they have different goals. Like if you like read the comments on like Citron tweets when they're bearish, or actually even if they're bullish, like everyone hates Citron. I don't know why. He's just a guy. He had some really good calls. He had some really bad calls. He's built a following. Who cares? They front run. Oh, okay. So they front run. Everyone front runs. Do you think the hedge fund managers who come on CNBC pump a bunch of stocks? They all front run. They all front run. Citron has a hedge fund, right? Yeah, I think he has a hedge fund. Of course you front run. That's what he, you know. That's his business model. That's his edge. And you know, it's up to people, you know, if you want to chase a long or a short because some guy on Twitter is bullish or bearish. It's up to everyone. It's like when people come and talk to you about their favorite stocks, right? We all know, you probably, because they're long it. They're bullish because the stock has gone up a lot and they're long it, and that's front running too. What about the guy on Twitch? Hey guys, like be cautious on the guys on Twitter coming with stock tips. But the guys on Twitch are even worse. If you see any stock tips on Twitch, go, run. Take your money and run. Multiple scans on watch. Wait. Left, right arrows. I don't know what you mean. What do you mean left, right arrows? Wait. How do I get these multiple? Oh my god, the chat is moving too fast. Wait. Yeah, I read the Peter Brandt interview, but he trades different time frames and different asset classes than I do. But yeah, you can make anything work in the stock market, like literally. It's all about being on the right side of the trend. Yeah, Cathie Wood. And no one is complaining about Cathie Wood, right? Everyone thinks she's a genius. Oh, look at her calls. She's the best ever, right? But no one accuses her of front running. But that's what she does, right? How many times has she been on the CNBC and pumped her stocks? But no one is complaining. But Citron is a devil. And the same people who think Cathie Wood is a genius and the best thing ever think Citron is the devil. I don't get it. I really don't. It's the same thing. Because ARK sends out their trades, what does it matter? It's not going to help you in any way. Yeah, she did call Tesla 4K. It matters, but it's all after the fact. You already know they're long. You don't need to know, like, if Cathie Wood is, coming out on a stock, goes on CNBC and, bullish on a stock, and she discloses the trade the next day, it doesn't really make a difference. You already know she's in it. She wouldn't mention it if she wasn't in it. But it doesn't make a difference. Yeah, exactly. People care because Cathie is bullish. On everything. Well, I mean, like, that's why they don't dislike her, I guess. Not that it matters. All of these people, they're not going to help you make money. Setups are. That's what market is for. It's different opinions, different time frames. ARK is more transparent. Who cares? It doesn't matter if you're transparent like after the fact. Like the difference is like, it's like me telling like everyone, oh whoa, this fuel cell is really good, it's the next big thing, it's gonna go to 50, and then the next day I disclose, hey guys, when I said that, I had half of my account long this fuel cell. Like, it doesn't make a difference if I disclose it like the next day or if I don't disclose it at all. It's obvious I'm long. Like, it doesn't make a difference, right? You bought that? Oh. Did ASAN get bought out? I don't know. I don't think so. It's just in a very tight range. I think if it had gotten, you know, like a buyout, takeout offer, I think the volume would have been bigger on these candles here. I think it's just flagging in a very tight range. What's this ARKK doing? Yeah, it's surfing the 10-day. Too bad I sold it. I have no patience in this market. Oh wow, Chagex, what's this? Interesting. Looks interesting. Not that great on the daily. It had a very wide candle yesterday, but on 60 it looks pretty interesting. Oh, it's a very thin name. Yeah, okay. If it doesn't go today, maybe it could be something for next week. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You know, it probably is. All these micro nano caps are like, it has 235 million market cap now, but like just 2 months ago, it had a probably less than a 20 million market cap. So it's not hard to move these things. But the share volume on some of these days is pretty insane. I'm still amazed how many of these $100 million plus share million share days we get on these like micro and nano caps. Like, it wasn't that common. Like like a year, up until about a year ago, it wasn't that common. It wasn't that common, and now you get these like every single day. Okay, so Tesla is for now holding the 65 EMA. That's bullish. Let's see if it can reclaim VWAP. So yeah, it's like these lines work. It's pretty incredible. They don't work all the time, they don't work perfectly, but they're very good guides for supply and demand. Oh, okay, look at it looks like I got stopped out of the ad on Beely yesterday. So now I'm back to third size. This thing is holding. Look at this thing. 10-day moving average, surfing the 10-day. You can't get below the 10-day. It's pretty amazing. Did you get in Chumia? Yeah, Chumia I've had for a few weeks. I bought it here, on this day here. It wasn't like a super clean setup, but you know, this is what I saw. This is what I saw. I just saw this ascending triangle, right? And then, you know, it was a little bit, it wasn't like a 5-star setup, but where did I buy it here? Where is it? Wait, is it this day? Yeah. So on the 60-minute, I bought it here. What's my average? 40.42. So right here, 40.42. This is where I bought on the 60-minute. And again, you know, you see this higher lows and a break of a range, and preferably you get some tightness before that breakout. Now, exception is this SI, which had a very wide candles yesterday and the day before, but the range was still kind of very clean. Like, you can clearly still see the trend, overall trend, and it's showing relative strength to Bitcoin itself. It undercut the 20 and reclaimed immediately, while Bitcoin itself is like, I mean, it's still, you know, it's still below the 20, below the 10. It's still in a pullback. So it's showing some big relative strength. So, you know, I made an exception. Just because it's showing a relative strength. Yeah, and volume too. But I didn't see that it had abnormally high volume when I bought it. I didn't realize it then. Now it's obvious, but back when I bought it, it only had traded, I don't know, a few 100,000 shares maybe. So you and PLTR, two recent IPOs having good, you know, decent looking breakouts today. Wait, Overstock? Oh, Overstock is grinding back. I really hope these crypto names do, not crypto, fuel cell names do something special next week. They go tight, you know, close really tight today and maybe break out on Monday or something. That would be really nice. SI did an offering at 63. Yeah, there you go. TradingView, I don't really use it much. I only like check out the like crypto related stuff. I do have an account. I actually have paid account on TradingView, but it's more like a backup in case like TC2000 goes down and I need to check things out. I use it as a backup, or one of my backups. That's why I'm, you know, pay for it, even though I don't really use it. Yeah, exactly. There's so many nuances. You have to, like, it takes a long time. Like, it takes a long time to, like, even this simple, like, breakout setup. Like, there's so many nuances to it. And when you look back, like, study hundreds or even thousands of historical examples, you really don't get the feel for the market. Like, what was happening at the time, like what was the sentiment, what was the, did it show relative strength, stuff like that. Like, these things matter. Like, relative strength really matters if you trade breakouts. That's when the best times to buy stock is when the market had a correction, like these 5-10% corrections in an uptrend. Those are the best times. Like, for example, like we got the correction from like early September. And the good time to buy stocks was here, like mid-September, because there was a lot of stocks starting to break out even before market turned higher. Then the market pulled back. A lot of those setups did fail, not all of them, but here, like early November, that's where I started going heavy because there were so many 5-star setups early through mid-November, there were so many things, like something like Roku, right? Look at the breakout this thing had. TTD, this one I traded. This one I bought. I bought this breakout. Yeah, SPWR. This one I totally messed it up. Totally messed it up. Look at this thing. This thing is now more than a double from this high tide flag break. This is what you get. Look at this thing. This thing held up when the market was pulling back. This thing was flagging. Like, this is why I really don't like buying breakouts in a market like this that's just been grinding higher. It's easier to get conviction when the market has been showing weakness, and you clearly see stocks that are showing relative strength. Yeah, exactly. Do something reckless. The market exists to take your money. Yeah, exactly. Like take an example on Beely. Like I bought it here, and then it went up what 50%. I sold it. I thought it was a bit too extended. And all I had to do was wait for that first close below the 10-day moving average, okay? I would be up over 100% by now, 150%, 160%, if I just waited. If I had just had a little bit of patience. You know what, I'm covering Beely here, whatever, it's just, things are too strong. I don't care. I'm seeing a lot of things trigger on the long. Oh, CCIV triggered again. Overstock triggered? Okay. AMWL, wait, AMWL, what is this? A small flag. Yeah, it needs to tighten up. It's the right sector. Telehealth, I think the whole sector is strong. Yeah, 1M is strong, TDOC is strong. Obviously, this is the laggard in sector. But yeah, if it tightens up, it could be good. PLTR. Well, I don't think we've had any kind of pullback in the market, so it's hard to say if Palantir had any relative strength. Because, you know, the market actually needs to go down to see relative strength. The market hasn't gone down for a long time, for several months. Clove, Clover. Yeah, I don't see a setup here yet. Where I would have missed it, or sorry, entered TDD, I wouldn't have. I don't see a setup in here. Like, there is no, like, yeah, it's a tricky one. Some stocks you're gonna miss no matter what. Tiger, it's too early. I don't know. It's too early. I think it needs to go up more. Overstock you. Well, did I buy it on a market or no? Actually, oh no, I didn't get filled. Oh, I had to chase. I only got filled on 2/3. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut the stream now. I think I got to every question. Yeah. Well, if I didn't answer your question, if I missed your questions, you know, you can ask them again on Monday. All right, guys. Thanks for today. Thanks for this week, and I'll see you on Monday. Take care and good luck. And also, David, if you're here, fuck off.